What is going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. We are currently 4 weeks out from the main show in Seattle, but also 2 weeks out from the first show. Yeah, 4 weeks out from the second show, 5 weeks out from the third show, and 7 weeks out from the fourth and final show, which, let's see, quick math, multiples of 7, 14 days out, 28 days out, 35 days out, 49 days out. And yeah, 50 days away from my epic cheat meal, which is that, well, not cheat meal, cheat day. Because I'm very food focused right now. That post show, kind of cheat meal, cheat day, post show, whatever you want to call it, is gonna be 50 days. Because obviously I can't have giant cheat meals after each show if I have a show the next weekend or 2 weekends after that. So the official cheat day is gonna be after that fourth show on Sunday, November 5th. We have a countdown for that going as well. But just got out of the cold plunge, about 45 degrees. I will say yesterday, I did not do the cold plunge and I felt tired all day. And I don't know if it's like a psychological thing, but today I was like, okay, even though I don't want to do the cold plunge, I'm gonna do it because yesterday I didn't do it and I felt just so tired all day and super fatigued. I will say I am on the 6th low day of the week. So we did 1,700 calories Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and tomorrow's the refeed. So that's definitely a part of it. But yesterday I just didn't feel like myself. I felt very lethargic, low energy. Luckily it was a rest day, so I didn't have to drag myself to the gym, whereas today we have a leg day. And I don't know if that's gonna help or hurt, but yeah, yesterday I got my 18,000 steps and that was it. I did not move outside of those steps. I had zero energy. I didn't feel like myself. So hopefully that cold plunge once again woke me up a little bit. But you guys, quick physique check. I mean, in the morning, the only thing is I feel super flat. Obviously lighting changes, so I step back, I look way more shredded. But that's one thing about being on prep too, is how crazy it is to be super flat in the morning. Because normally when I'm not cutting, I have plenty of carbs, plenty of food, plenty of fuel. I wake up nice and full. But now I wake up and I feel super flat with no food in me. I gotta get some meals in me, get a pump, and I look better. But right now I look like, I don't know, scrawny, lean but scrawny. I did have a low weigh-in today of 151.8 pounds, with a new low on prep. I don't know if we'll see the 140s, high 149. I don't know if we'll see 150. We're kind of taking it week by week, day by day, see how we feel, see how that first show goes. And if we need to dig a little bit more, we will, because the glutes are coming in a little bit, which is encouraging to see, but the glute striations just aren't quite there, so I know I have a little bit more digging to do. But for you guys, a quick update in the morning. I'll probably see you guys at meal number 2, the pre-workout meal before I head to the gym. I'll film at the gym a little bit, a leg day, which I feel like I haven't filmed at all really on prep that much. But Katie's in town, so she's studying right now, and then we'll head to the gym. Not sure if she's gonna do the workout with me, but she might help me get some clips and maybe a little posing afterwards. But yeah, hopefully gonna make today a better day than yesterday, because yesterday was very low energy, not in a good mood, and hopefully today it's gonna be a little bit better.
Say, what you got there? Huh?
Trying to get every last bit, huh? Oh my goodness, Maisie. We're about to head to the gym. We had our pre-workout meal, our oats, exactly the same as it has been for probably the last 4 months now. 2 packets of quick oats, a little bit of peanut butter, 15 grams, a scoop of protein powder mixed in with some milk, and then a banana cut up on top. So that is in the system right now. And then I need to pick out an energy drink. I'll show you guys. So I basically have a separate cooler for all of my energy drinks and things right now on prep. So we've got our Powerade, some diet soda, Rain, more Rain, Ghost, and some Monsters. And today is a leg day, and it's definitely gonna be a rain day. Just debating right now, so I have 3 white gummy bear, which I really enjoy. I have 3 Rain, I have 1 blue raz, and 1 dreamsicle, which I don't think I've tried the dreamsicle on the channel yet, so I guess we might roll with that one today. Just because it is, once again, something that needs to be reviewed. So as you can see there, orange dreamsicle. So we'll go with this one. I have had this one before. It used to be my go-to, I think probably 2 years ago, because I only really use energy drinks when I cut and when I'm deep into a cut, which I haven't done, once again, a cut in about 2 years. So this summer 2021 was the last time, and I had these all the time. But let's do a quick taste test before we head out to the car. I'm gonna stay squatting because honestly, it's kind of comfortable down here. Why not? All right, so, and then also Katie's taking a nap right now, so I would have her try this, but she's taking a nap while she, in between studying, just because she's very, very tired. I feel bad. She's on her own kind of grind. She's in PA school, not like in PA school. She's in PA school doing clinical rotations and has exams on top of that. So while I'm doing my grind with prep, she's doing her grind with PA school, but pretty badass if you ask me. Okay, so one sip review. It's as good as I remember. Gosh, that's good. Okay, that is really good. Not as good as the Dreamsicle. Oh, I said Dreamsicle. No. Not as good as the Rainbow Sherbet. Something about the Rainbow Sherbet, I think it's like the fact that I ate a lot of Rainbow Sherbet ice cream as a kid. That feels really nostalgic to me. This, I didn't really have any like Dreamsicles or orange cream pops growing up, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. It's like it's like neck and neck with the white gummy bear. So I'm pretty sure I gave that a 9, and I gave the, what was the other one? The Blue Razz like an 8.9. I'm gonna put this slightly above the white gummy bear because I do like the orange, like the creaminess. I'm gonna go with a 9.1. So these rains are really hitting. I swear, if I wasn't in need of 300 milligrams of caffeine in the off season, I would drink these on a regular basis, but once again, I save them for special occasions, prep, and yeah, 9.1. Now we'll head to the gym, and we're gonna film legs. I haven't filmed legs in a while because I always go to Dixie normally when I film, but today we're gonna go to Crunch because I still do legs at Crunch. So we'll go ahead, film some content. I'm gonna once again try to, it's a commercial gym, it's not the same as Dixie, so try to get some footage and then do some posing as well. They don't really have a posing room or good lighting, but hey, it's an honest physique update. But yeah, let's head to the gym.
We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again. We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again. Break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Blaze the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again.
And just like that, we made it through another leg day on prep. That was, I will say, a bit brutal, very hard because we're still trying to keep the intensity high, give our muscles a reason to hang around as we try to lose as much body fat as we possibly can. But I will say, as far as kind of me thinking about like yesterday versus today in terms of like energy, fatigue, all that kind of stuff, I think yesterday, I was talking to a friend of mine actually at the gym today. I think it's because yesterday I didn't really have much to do. So Fridays are kind of like my one day off. I do check-ins Monday through Wednesday. I upload a video on Thursday, typically honestly editing up until Thursday, so post that. And Fridays are kind of like off days where I don't really have a ton going on. And yesterday with my like 8-day split now, Friday was off, so I didn't have to work out either. And I think a combination of not having to work out, kind of just sitting at home in my hunger, in my fatigue, kind of built up and wasn't really beneficial to the environment I was in. Whereas today, I'm feeling pretty good. Honestly, as far as like, once again, I had a little bit of caffeine yesterday, I had some caffeine before this workout. I think the fact that I'm filming today helps a little bit too, because I want to obviously get good content for you guys while I'm lean, while I'm going through the process. So today's feeling a lot better. It's currently just about 250. Finish up the workout now, get to go home and have some food. Definitely feeling depleted, definitely feeling a bit flat, but I feel like I got a decent pump. But yeah, so pretty much the plan is the rest of the day, probably go for a walk with Katie at some point, get her outside, pull her away from her desk because she's been studying all day. But funny enough, I actually didn't realize I double stacked this until today, but the shirts I have, or like the shirt I wore and the sweatshirt I had on all day was the Boomy Threads, and it's like the Surpass Your Limits, and that's exactly like the theme of this prep, is quite literally surpass your limits. So right there, this is the theme of the prep. You can pick that up at boomythreads.com. But I personally, obviously have kind of surpassed the limits so far for myself in terms of setting like physique PRs, but I definitely still think there's some pushing left to do. Exactly, once again, 14 days for my first show, and then the big show in Seattle, where once again, I'm competing in the open class against people I've competed before. Probably also a very stacked and competitive class from what I can tell so far. So I want to see how I stack up against guys that, once again, potentially are going to earn their pro cards this time around, stuff like that. So that is the big show. I think we'll probably do like a little bit of a refeed, maybe just 2 or 3 days up to the first show in 2 weeks, and then a bigger refeed, like a linear refeed up until the second show in 4 weeks, to make sure I'm filled out, to make sure I'm dialed in for that show more than anything. And then once again, I've never done this before, so I don't really know how like the multiple shows are gonna go, if I'm gonna do like a refeed and then dig for a week and then refeed, and then one show's back-to-back weekends, literally the 14th, October 14th, October 21st. You're not gonna lose fat in 1 week. You might like go ahead and drop the calories a little bit and then increase them for that refeed day. So there's a lot of stuff that's still kind of, I'm figuring out as I go, and obviously my coach will write my peak week schedule, stuff like that. But overall, good workouts. Energy is definitely a lot better today. Also, we are already at almost 13,000 steps, so that's pretty solid. I can definitely get like 5,000 with a walk with Katie later. But yeah, let's go home, make some burgers because I am very hungry, and also rehydrate, get our post, our creatine, all that good stuff. But yeah, message of the day, surpass your limits today. I honestly didn't want to go to the gym. As soon as I got here though, got into my workout and finished it, I'm like, okay, I'm so glad I did come, that I didn't skip it or push it off or whatever it is, because sometimes the gym feels like a chore right now, this low on energy, this deep into prep. But very glad I came in and did it. Now let's head home and get some food. Just made it back home, and of course we have our post-workout cocktail. We've got our creatine as well as our post, and a red Powerade. Honestly, between red and blue, I can't really decide. When I go to the store, I literally look at both of them and end up picking one or the other. I don't like purple as much, but red and blue right now, we're on a red grind. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, do 1 scoop of our creatine as well as our post. Once again, creatine every day. Just go ahead and do 5 grams whenever you can remember it. Timing does not matter. Also, by far the #1 supplement I recommend. Well, I guess I'd say protein powder, but in my opinion, that's more so just like a food because it's just basically protein. I don't consider that like a supplement. I think that should be a staple in everyone's diet because it's so beneficial to hit your protein goal, keep you more satiated, help you build muscle. But yeah, also code Perez saves you 10% on Transparent Labs. I appreciate each and every one of you that has used my code in the past or will in the future. It is actually a huge way to directly support me and I greatly appreciate it. So if you ever do, send me a DM or comment on here and I'll do my best to respond. And yes, thank you so much. Once again, you get to support me and you get an absolutely fantastic product. I've been using them for I think probably over maybe 3 or 4 years now. I've been working with them for 2. It's one of those things where you see people kind of flip-flop like companies all the time, and this is one company that I think hopefully I'll be able to work with indefinitely into the future because of, once again, how clean their products are, how much I honestly just kind of agree with the company. No gimmicks, no trends, just good, clean products. But yeah, this is the post-workout cocktail. Heating up the pan for some burgers, and yeah, I'll show you guys the final product. And here we have our post-workout meal, our burgers, carrots that I ate, and some strawberries. But real quick shout out, this is the burger seasoning I use. This is Famous Dave's steak and burger seasoning. I've been using this stuff pretty much on my burgers for the last, I would say, month or 2, and it is next level. It adds a little bit of sweetness to the burgers. If you get a nice char, obviously from, once again, the stovetop or the grill, whatever you use, it's so freaking good. Let me see. A little bit of salt, sugar, lactose, milk, garlic powder, maltodextrin, spices, and then onion powder, cornstarch, all kinds of little stuff. I think it's a little bit of sugar in here, but doesn't say it has any added sugar. So not exactly sure, but it tastes amazing and highly recommend if you're gonna make burgers of some sort, grab this Famous Dave's steak and burger seasoning. I'm gonna dig into this and I'll probably see you guys later today. And we are pretty much about to wrap up the day. For the most part, we have our steps done. We have one last meal, the casein protein pudding. Otherwise, the meals are done. Honestly, today was a much better day than yesterday. Still not exactly sure. Maybe yesterday was kind of a weird day. Today, I get to look forward to the refeed day tomorrow. Had a good workout. Katie's in town, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Yesterday was just maybe a fluke, hopefully, because we're feeling a lot better today. Energy's been more consistent. We felt better mood-wise, hunger-wise, all that good stuff. But real quick, I'm gonna do a not safe for work warning because I'm getting the sauna and the veins kind of go crazy right now. So if they're crazy, I'm gonna have Katie help me film a little bit of like the veins that pop out from the heat of the sauna. Once again, pulling my blood vessels to the top of my, basically my top of my body, and my skin's really thin right now. So like the veins go crazy. So not safe for work warning. I'm gonna hop in the sauna. I'll see you guys afterwards with the crazy veins if they're popping tonight. Once again, 6 days low carbs. They might not be as crazy as they are tomorrow. But yeah, basically Katie's studying, Maisie's taking a nap. I'm gonna get in the sauna and I'll see you guys after. All right, so as I mentioned, not safe for work warning, but we got some veins. Not as much as I will say they were yesterday, but they're definitely there. I just like cannot imagine what's like with like a bunch of carbs in my system. Consider I'm 6 days depleted. Tomorrow we'll probably do a sauna as well, maybe do a comparison, or when I do start to carb up. But I mean, it is kind of crazy because I'm not a very vascular person like at all normally, and I have to get really lean. But once again, vascularity is not like anything important for the competition because they don't like judge. So some people are some people are very vascular and have a lot of veins, and some don't. Mine don't come in until I guess like single-digit body fat. But yeah, kind of crazy to see. But yeah, that's the sauna, extremely warm. Let's make our casein protein pudding. And here we have our final meal of the day, casein protein pudding, a little bit of casein protein, a little bit of almond milk, mix it up, throw in the freezer. Katie is sipping on, what are you sipping on?
Milk chocolate protein powder.
Whey protein, so Transparent Labs protein to end the day for both of us. But I'll check with you guys tomorrow to go over the weigh-ins, the weekly kind of protocol that was last week, any changes, stuff like that. Because we did drop the calories a little bit, so I'll go over Happy Scale, last week's protocol, basically last week as a whole, tomorrow morning. See you guys then. It is currently Sunday, let's see, the 17th at about 8:36 p.m. Today I actually filmed next video, which is gonna be a full day of eating on my refeed, showing every meal, how I make it, a little bit more in depth about it, and then kind of the day as a whole. Today, I will admit, I kind of took off from bodybuilding, not in the sense that I had a cheat day or didn't do anything, but it was supposed to be a workout day, but we ended up going to the Bengals game, so I kind of pushed that workout till tomorrow, had an extra rest day, still ate exactly my refeed calories, didn't do any posing, didn't really think about calories too much outside of just the meals I had planned, and honestly, it was really, really nice to kind of pull back, relax, and recharge the batteries before going into another week of digging, as we are once again 2, 4, 5, 7 weeks out. We're now under 2, under 4, under 5, under 7 weeks out from all my shows. So getting pretty pumped. And once again, we're kind of in that final stretch where things are getting harder because I have to dig a lot more. I'm definitely like, once again, I had a refeed day today, but still extremely hungry. Like I could eat so many more calories and so much more food, but we once again need to limit ourselves. But today was a nice little recharge. But as always, we'll throw up happy scale on the screen here. You guys can see exactly what I'm seeing on my phone. So we did have a low weigh-in yesterday of 151.8. That is an all-time low weigh-in on prep as well. We are down 1.6 pounds versus last month, down around 0.7 pounds per week, and then down 1.8 pounds the last 17 days. As you guys can see, some pretty decent fluctuations happening recently based on refeeds, water retention, using the restroom in the morning, which I didn't do this morning, which I think is why the weight kind of came back up. So if we head over to the logbook, obviously, you guys can see the scale is still going down. We're still trending downwards, which is a big thing. But I went from 151.8 on Saturday to 152.8 today. And I didn't have a refeed yesterday. So I don't have any extra calories yesterday. I ate the exact same thing, but I didn't use the restroom in the morning. And the day before I did. There are definitely just some fluctuations that are happening, but once again, are outside of my control. I'm eating what I need to eat. I'm consuming what I need to consume, getting my steps in, my workouts, calories, all that kind of good stuff. And the weight kind of just falls where it may at this point. Once again, I'm human. I'm susceptible to, once again, a good night's sleep, water retention, food in my digestive system that hasn't left yet, all that kind of stuff. But I expect the weight to go up a little bit tomorrow after the refeed day. But yeah, as you guys can see, we were hanging out in the 154s for a while at the end of last week, then 153, 152, 151, and then 152 again. So I do think stage weight would probably be, I don't know, yeah, once again, low 150s. I don't know exactly if my weight will like jump up during that refeed week. Like if I have like a peak week, if my weight will actually come up and I'll step on stage like 155 after a low weigh-in of like 150, 151. I'm really not sure. This is my first time going through it, so obviously I'll keep you guys posted. But I am a pretty decent rate of weight loss. As you can see, the weekly rate is 0.8. Once again, I think anywhere between probably 0.5 to 1.2 at this point. It's kind of where we want to be, because once again, we can't lose a ton of body fat in 10 days before this next show, or 12 days with the refeed and I guess peak week, not diet break, peak week going on. So pretty much we'll dial in this coming week. We have, let's see, so we have, yeah, Monday, like this whole week. Maybe do a refeed on Saturday or Sunday. I'm not exactly sure. We'll kind of talk with Coach on that. And then the show is next, once again, in about 13 days. So I don't know if it's going to be 10 days of digging and then 3 days to get up to the show. If it's 5 days of digging, 1 refeed, 3 more days of digging, then 2 refeeds. So I can definitely obviously keep you guys posted, but I'm kind of going in with the fact of this first show, let's go ahead and be conservative, not push the calories too much or the carbs too much and spill over. See how we do with basically my carb load in my peak week, and then make small adjustments for that second show out in Seattle. But yeah, I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm definitely still hungry. Definitely energy was better today. Hopefully it'll be even better tomorrow and have a nice pump in the gym after all these carbs today. I will say I got veins today. I don't know if you guys can see my legs, but like without even working out, just from having more carbs, my veins are kind of popping. I feel like a little bit more full, which is awesome. And I can't imagine what it'll be like 3 or 4 days in a row. But yeah, without further ado, I'll end things here. Once again, I talk all the time about this stuff. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave them down in the comments below. But be sure to keep you guys updated with these weekly videos, and then maybe even a little bit more frequently as we get really close to that second show or in between the first and second show. But yeah, motivated, hungry, self-disciplined right now at 8:30 at night after I'm done with all my meals to not eat anything. Like once again, I could literally have a banana. I'm like very, very hungry. Anything sounds good. But yeah, take some self-discipline, definitely take some sacrifice, and yeah, I'm just gonna go upstairs, brush my teeth, put my retainers in, and that's kind of like the end of my day, which is awesome. So, well, I guess not awesome, but I get to wake up tomorrow and have breakfast. That's a good thing. But I'll go ahead and end things here. I talked a lot on these, I feel like, but yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys next time. Peace.